What's
Whoa.
up?
What up, guys?
What's happening, everyone?
My dog suddenly wants love and affection.
Give it to him.
I am, dude.
Okay.
Oh, Jordan, I gotta say, I like your new music for your opening.
Thank you. Yeah, I had the one and I uploaded it this morning. I got an email said, "Hey, sorry, that's now that you're monetized, that's not gonna fly."
Oof.
Like,
Which basically means every video before this one can't get monetized.
yeah, whatever. I don't want to talk about that. I know, and that makes me so mad because there's a couple of them that was like, dude, like my Terrifier, the Art Attack one. I was like, dude, that'd be a perfect one to be monetized. And nope.
Bro, speaking of, I bought two VHSs from the Terrifier one thing.
Brian, don't feel bad. You're one of us, basically. I did the same thing.
But it was an accident.
Oh, okay.
It's a happy accident.
I feel worse now.
Well, I bought the big box, the book box, right? Not the new glow in the dark one, but the 2012 one with yellow with the orange tape. And it was like $50. It was one of the more expensive ones. But I'm messaging Witter, is it Witter Entertainment? And I'm asking him, is it the same size as the normal one? Because I want to build like a box for other ones. They go, no, it's much bigger. And I didn't even see it that the new artwork was the standard one, the $30 one. It just looked like a poster on the website. So I just kind of went past it. I didn't even think about it. So I ordered both. But worst case, I can sell one. I'm not going to scalp it, but I can easily probably get my money back for it.
Dude, those scalp prices, that video you put up was insane.
Dude,
I was
insane. They weren't even sold out yet, and they were already freaking like.
You know, it was funny. I got home from work and my wife, I walked in and, she's on the couch watching TV. I didn't say anything. I just said hi. And she goes, "Man, hope you're never on Brian's bad side." I said, "What? What do you mean?" She goes, "I'm watching a scalpers video." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, that one."
Yeah, Brian
talking about the ending.
Brian's like he's like the Slim Shady of the YouTube community, man. Once you clap
right?
back at him, your career's over.
Well, what I love too is he'll call out his own faults, like the whole an 8 Mile. It's like, what are you gonna say now?
Yeah.
I had a whole like Eminem meme like way back when all the other drama was going on, and I couldn't do it. I was gonna post it, but it would have been way too Slim Shady.
Were the other Terrifier VHSs, were they going for did they flip them that quickly when they were last released?
I don't remember. I know Terrifier 1 on VHS has always been like $100 VHS, but I never knew which one was legit because I've seen so much stuff on Etsy, so I never knew which one was the official release. And now that like Witter re-released basically all the old ones too, and some new variants, and it was like $30. It was the same price as the other ones, but yeah, they're ridiculous. I don't know if they actually sell, but
didn't they have All Hallows Eve? Didn't they? I swear, I think I missed that release, but
I think they did at one point. I honestly was hoping they would do a double box for just like they did the Walmart ones for 2 and 3.
Was it just a single VHS?
Huh?
This one was just a single.
Yeah. Which I don't know why they do the double tapes anyway, but
I don't know. The artwork was really cool though. I went on a site and I browsed it, but when you posted, I think it was like 2 minutes after they dropped, you were posting all the eBay ones, and you're like, it's still available on Witter. Like, don't go to eBay and buy this.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It baffled me because I only went to eBay to see if the original, like what the original artwork looked like if they were still available, and then I just started seeing all these like $200, $150 prices. I'm like, that's insane.
The thing is, there's sorry, Steve, that there's so many people who don't know Witter to like go on the website and do the drop that are going to hear about this, and they don't know, they're going to go right to eBay because that's where they found the last one at, and they're going to pay that price.
I mean, they were some of them, like the new one, the one I didn't. It's like the red glow in the dark tape. I just didn't like the artwork with basically the mask on him. That
no,
was just too much. I don't like that artwork. But that one was only limited to 250. But it took them all day to sell it, probably because not many people knew about Witter.
Yeah.
That's why I made that video, because I was like, most people just go to eBay and they see, oh, it's a new tape. And
well, didn't they do the same thing with like the Walmart ones? Because I feel like when Terrifier 3 was released on
yeah, but they were never that high. They would always start out. So the Walmart ones are $30, but they would be on eBay for 60. So they would just be doubling it. It wouldn't be too outrageous, but
see, I don't. Do you think that they're going to end up releasing them through this website for like re-releasing like 2 and 3? I don't think they've ever released 3, but I know that they had 2 at one point.
They did 3. Witter did 3. Witter did 2 and 3 for the Walmart ones. But I think those were in conjunction with Screenbox. I think that was like a collab with Bloody Disgusting.
Okay.
But it does say Witter on the box.
I think you're thinking of Steve, you're thinking of the Umbrella.
I'm getting them all mixed up, man.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I just want like the standard size set for like regular watching. So that's why I got like the clamshell one to like eventually I want to get that signed. And then like the standard size one would just be for like just having the collection for actual watching.
Yeah, I still can't get into the VHS thing. I don't need another thing to spend money on.
Yeah.
Right, man.
I just have the ones that were given to me, like Indiana Jones and stuff. But
so like this one is the Umbrella one. It's just standard, normal. I love the artwork on it. But this is the Walmart one.
Oh man, you're killing me here.
Oh, geez.
But there is a difference between the two. Like, I don't know if you've seen the video. This is full screen and this is widescreen.
So which one did you like better? Was it the Walmart?
I like the full screen version better. I think the clarity on this is just a better viewing experience. This one, it's widescreen, but the quality is a little bit more like it's from 1980. Like it's been rewound 1,000 times. So the quality is a little shittier, giving it that aesthetic.
Okay. Dude, that Uncle Frank artwork on the Umbrella one is so good.
On the Terrifier one, on the 3.
Yeah, that's Uncle Frank Pro is his name, and he is incredible.
Oh, is he the artist?
Dude.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, it's really cool. Did he do all the stuff for the Umbrella box set?
No, I don't think so. I think he only did that. Yeah, I think he's German, so he does a lot of German media book stuff.
Okay.
Dude,
did anybody see what the censored Umbrella Terrifier 3 shirt was?
Mm-mm.
Do you remember they had a shirt and they had censored on it? They wouldn't show it, and I never heard anything or saw anybody get it.
Now that you say that, I never even saw anybody post the pillowcase.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think they even censored the pillowcase too.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
they might have censored one side.
I think it was split. I think one side was like a live body and this other part was like a dead body or something.
The Fantastic Four.
The core four.
The Four Horsemen.
What's up, dude?
We're 98 degrees.
Oh, dude, we should start a boy band.
They were the only ones with like four members.
What could our name be? It could be like I don't know. Be Kind Rewind.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's awesome.
Dude, I'm looking at Jordan's shelves right now back there.
You can only see part of it.
Listen, I'm so jealous of you guys having that Psycho collection. I tried to find somebody the other day that, like, I was trying to see if anybody was just selling the book out of it because I just want to read that book.
The book is cool.
So, I just want to read that book.
So I just watched the other day Irreversible.
How depressed were you?
Dude, it was that 10-minute scene. So I knew it was bad. I didn't know.
Is it only 10 minutes? For some reason, it feels way longer than that.
It does feel longer, but I looked it up and they said it was like 10 minutes. But it got to the point where personally I had to mute it.
Oh,
because, dude, her acting in that, it was just, You got to me. But then, of course, then I picked this up, and now I hear that this is just on another level. I haven't seen this movie.
Oh yeah.
You haven't seen any of those?
No. I got this on such a good deal that I was like, I'm going to pick it up.
So
I'll say, and I know this is because I was just watching it for a video, and I've rewatching it. Have y'all seen The General's Daughter at all?
Mm-mm.
I don't know if I have.
There's the whole movie is about investigating the murder of the general's daughter, and basically she gets raped on a military base, and the way they shoot it, I would say, is arguably worse than I Spit on Your Grave.
Well, I Spit on Your Grave, I don't really consider. I don't know. I Spit on Your Grave is very like. It's shot very like Death Wish style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's different than Irreversible. Irreversible.
Oh yeah, Irreversible is way different. Yeah.
Yeah,
Who put out that box set, Jordan?
That's
Ronin Flicks, and then it comes with the documentary "Growing Up" with I Spit on Your Grave in its own case.
Very cool.
Yeah, I have a different box set. I have one from the UK. It's actually behind me. It's
I remember you getting that
right there, and it comes with all 3 of the new sequels.
I never got into the sequels. I only like the remake, and that's it. I just ended up getting the Walmart Steelbook last year, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I can't do the original. The original feels too much like a 1970s student film, like shot on 16 millimeter.
Well, I told Jordan last time, don't ever watch I Spit on Your Grave Deja Vu. It's it's 2.5 hours long. It's directed by Zero Markey, who directed the original, and it is awful. It is terrible.
I couldn't even do the second one.
It is like, does it come with a book, Jordan?
Yeah.
Fuck, now I gotta buy it.
He's into the books.
God damn it, dude.
It's got
loose.
Look at all that writing. Ugh.
All this.
It's sweaty over there, man.
I am, man. God damn it. There's actually a book. There's an I Spit on Your Grave book I meant to get. It's like it was on Amazon. It's like a making of or something.
No, the book that I want is that one you were showing us that it's like almost a textbook, like a high school college
it's
textbook.
Crazy.
That's
the horror movie report.
Yeah. That thing looks crazy.
Yeah, that book is dude, I told my wife, like, I love reading it, like, but it's so much information and like statistical and all that you can't, because it's more of like a reference book. You got to put it down. You know what I mean? After like a couple pages.
Yeah.
You like
you almost have to like watch it as you read it.
Well, no, it's here, let me show you. It's right here. So
I couldn't watch that movie with my wife. She couldn't do it. There'd be no way.
So this is it here, the horror movie report, and it's analytics. So like, I'll just put, so it's like, percentage of horror producers that are women.
That's so cool.
How many directors does it take to direct a horror movie? And it breaks it all down. What does $5 million buy you these days? Let's see what else. How long is the average horror movie screenplay?
Oh, that's interesting. When did that book come out?
So this is 2.0. This is.
I tried to find it on Amazon, but I can't find it.
No, you have to buy it directly from his website.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I can find a. I know this is. He has it. This author has like a Guinness Book of World. He's in the Guinness Book of World Records for like highest analytical for something. Doesn't say like a print date on here. But yeah, this thing is crazy, dude. It's such a cool. I found this because Blumhouse posted it and said that they used this book as a resource when setting up pre-production and stuff.
Well, that's Blumhouse's algorithm right there. Is that book?
Yeah. I got the secret, bro. I'm working Megan 3.0 right here, bro.
Dude, okay. I've never seen the first Megan. It just never was my thing. But every time I see that, I just saw the trailer for it. I think I saw it during Snow White. I swear to God, I think it showed during the beginning of Snow White, and all I can see is that CGI face, and I'm like, we're just getting worse at this. Like I didn't see the original. I know it's a real girl with like a different, but the face just looks so.
What's the verdict on those movies? Do you guys like them, or at least the first one? I mean,
I had a good time. I mean, I didn't hate it. I didn't like think it was the greatest. It was I was kind of it was all right.
Just so you guys know, real quick, there is 1, 2, 3, 4 I Spit on Your Grave coloring books.
Okay.
For adults,
I haven't.
kids.
No, I pretty sure it might be adults. I would assume. I own the first Megan because I got it with the slip on eBay for really cheap, but I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, it's all right.
I feel like that's gonna. I feel like that was a one-hit wonder, and the second one's not gonna. I feel like all the hype around it was with the first one.
I always, every time that movie gets talked about, I think of that dancing, the little TikTok dance segment.
Yeah,
dude, it's
actually the only way they're marketing the second one is with her dancing.
Yeah, but I will say it was pretty crazy there at the end. I don't think this is giving anything away, but those old school, like I remember when I was in school, they had those like paper cutters with the big. She took one of those off and was using that to run around and kill people.
I've seen that in a couple movies.
Pretty gnarly.
Wasn't that like the whole? Isn't the unrated cut like nothing added in? It's like a little bit of violence. That's it.
I don't know. I've only seen it in theaters. I didn't go. I didn't
okay.
buy it or anything, so I have no clue.
I don't. Man, Blumhouse is like I'm really excited for that Woman in the Yard.
Yeah, that looks.
I haven't seen a trailer with that poster. It reminds me of The Woman in Black, and I'm just intrigued by the poster, but I haven't seen the trailer yet.
It's very Jordan Peele, in my opinion.
Okay,
but Blumhouse is such a hit or miss. Revenge, which one? The Kevin Costner movie?
No,
or the Correlate Forget.
He's talking about Correlate. Yeah,
I haven't seen that movie.
I've seen it. I own it. I don't own the big second sight edition. I just have the standard Blu-ray. That's a really good movie. I prefer that 1,000 times over The Substance, personally.
Didn't Frank pick that up? The Revenge box set?
Yes.
I know Middle Level picked it up. That was his, because it's really expensive. And
there's right now on eBay that I'm really wanting is they have the Flight of the Navigator second sight box set right now.
How much?
$180.
I'm gonna go buy it right now. So you,
Brian, I'm over here like they're talking second sight. I'm over here like picking up VHS tapes.
Oh,
I got a load of VHS.
You'll like this.
The other day.
I'm not buying any second sights.
Look at this.
Hold on. You want some 90s? Are you want some 2000s?
Oh,
City of the Living Dead.
I need to lay down.
I picked that up. It came, and what I like is it came. I can't wait to listen to this. It came with the disc CD.
Okay, wait. Did you already watch it yet or no?
No. It just showed up today.
Dude.
This is my latest VHS.
Get over it.
The perfect double feature with City of the Living Dead.
Yes.
Have y'all seen this?
A long time ago.
This is what 2000. When is? I remember when they used to put this shit on the back of the tapes.
Did y'all see
2001 or something?
The guy from Good Burger died.
Which one? The skinny one?
The guy who
Kel
opened the other restaurant. No, the white guy who opened up the other restaurant.
Oh,
dude, I haven't seen Good Burger in so long.
Not gonna lie, I was pretty. I was worried there for a second. I thought you were talking about there's like Kenan Thompson, but his friend. I thought that's what I was talking about at first.
Kel?
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
Kel I would have said Kel died.
So Dawn of the Dead 84 was saying he's talking about the Faces of Death set. Is he talking about like the Walmart?
The Walmart one.
Yeah. We were all talking about Walmart stuff. I still need to find it. I cannot.
I have zero interest in that. I watched CHH's video on it. I'm like, yeah, no.
I have a question though. About that. Is it like shot like a documentary style of different deaths, or is there an actual like storyline?
It's like has anyone watched it before?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
So Chris, weigh in on this. It's partly like it plays out basically like a documentary, and then it like kind of weaves in actual like different type of like deaths that like there's like in the first one there's like an electrocution, and there's like the animal stuff I'm not a fan of. That's like I'm 100% out on that. It's the same thing with like if I'm watching like Cannibal Holocaust, I'm good. I skip through that 100 times over. But like back when this first came out, I remember how controversial this was. It was hard to get a hold of to be able to watch it. And it just
at Walmart.
Yeah, I know. Now it's like because you have
the remake coming out.
Yeah,
there's a remake, like a Faces of Death remake.
Oh, that makes sense.
Well, yeah, supposedly there's that, and there's what's that movie? A Serbian film is being found at Walmart's too.
So it's Faces of Death. I found in my buddy's dad had like an office room, and he used to have this drawer full of VHS, and that's how we kind of watched a ton of horror at that time. And we found Faces of Death in that, but at the same time that we found Faces of Death, we found the show Autopsy. And I don't know if you guys had ever seen that before. It was was Jordan about to pull out?
I'll say not that Autopsy.
Well, I got this. I don't know. This was like I bought some stuff and he threw this in.
Oh no, not that.
Okay.
There was a show called Autopsy that followed a mortician, and it was he did real autopsies on camera. It was an early HBO show, and we used to watch that. Like, it was like an overhead camera.
Oof.
Autopsy was great, dude. But Faces of Death, it wasn't until decades later was it proven that like 70% of it was fake.
Yeah, they kind of splice in some stuff that's like actual footage, and then there's a lot of the footage in there that's like faked. But like I remember seeing it for the first. To be honest, when I first saw it, I thought a lot of it was real. To be honest, and I just remember being like mortified watching this. I think it was like end of middle school, early high school. I'm watching this, and it's like, finding out about like kind of those films you're not supposed to watch, like that and Cannibal Holocaust around the same time. It's like, obviously I think Faces of Death kind of didn't age the best, but it's so cool to revisit.
And it stemmed a whole bunch of them. There's one called Traces of Death. There's like 8 of those. It spawned a whole like snuff film subgenre at that point that really like took off of like this mockumentary style. And it's actually like kind of what led into sites like rotten.com and Best Gore. Like that was Faces of Death that kind of started that whole fascination with like real life death clips. Like even if you watch like dude, even if you watch like all the old like ISIS videos from like 2010, all of that was from,
I have zero interest in any of that.
It's funny because if you watch like fear.com or like some of those movies that deal with like the black web, the snuff stuff, that's all kind of like connected to that Faces of Death era, like that fascination. Even like Death Race, like even when I watch like Paul W.S. Anderson's Death Race with Jason Statham, that's like the same idea of people just fascinated with watching death and mayhem and destruction.
I was actually recommending, I think it was Chase at AVA. I was recommending that to him because he'd never seen it. I was like, dude, you gotta see it. It's such a fun movie. Even the second one, the second Death Race is actually really good. The third one's shit, but the second one's actually pretty good.
No, Death Race 2 is great.
Yeah.
It is great.
Like that opening bank heist scene, you're like, okay. Oh, this is straight to DB. Okay.
Yeah, they're really good, man. But yeah, I just remember like that played such a pivotal. I sitting here now, like I can recall minutes worth of Faces of Death that we would just watch, that got ingrained into like my memory that I'll never forget.
It's gnarly.
That sounds awful.
It's more like I wouldn't buy it to watch it. It's just something like I feel like in 30 years it would be interesting to look back at the Walmart era of Faces of Death.
I think it's just kind of, it feels like a time capsule, like for that specific time of like, going to the movie store, and it's like kind of like off in the back, like you're not supposed to watch this, and that's kind of it's I don't know, pretty wild.
Behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's funny. So I was watching tonight. I have lined up a movie called The Shadowed Mind from Severin.
Yeah,
and it's actually a movie known for being like behind the XXX curtain at the movie store. I'm like, now I have it on 4K. You know what I mean? Like with a nice slipcover and bonus features, and
It's amazing what they put on 4K and what they don't put on 4K.
Dude, Severin just announced today they're putting out like the 1967 Jack the Ripper on 4K. I was like,
I saw that, all those announcements. And they had that box set.
Are you guys picking up anything out of I know nothing really kind of tipped the needle for me.
Hold on, I gotta pull him up.
So,
what's up, dude?
What's up, man?
This dude just released his Freddy box art today.
I know, I saw that. That stuff is amazing.
Dude, I can't wait. I know, like, I'm a horror guy, but I cannot wait for the Marvel Phase 1 set.
Dude,
I need to help.
Oh no, we're gonna go down that rabbit hole.
I need to catch up with my Marvel movies. I don't have all of them, at least, so I need to catch up because that back artwork with the American flag flowing into Iron Man, dude, it's so cool.
So good, man. And I was so stoked about making that Evil Dead video for Art of Physical Media containing this box set. I hope he saw that because I was like, I need to show off this guy's work. I
might go watch it.
No, I'm telling you, that Halloween box set, that's like,
dude,
I'm so glad I picked that up.
I missed that, and I missed when he just put up some more a little bit ago, and I'm still kicking myself in the ass real hard for it.
There you go, Chris.
Yeah, dude.
I was actually just talking to, this is probably going to be way later, but I was just talking to Keith at a High Volume Video, I think yesterday, about a Friday the 13th, like VHS box, because he posted that picture, and I was like, dude, we got to talk.
Man, that looks so nice, all those VHS.
I love the white, like,
I'm not a big VHS guy, but that looked cool.
That photo of them all together looked really. I'm not even I was talking to him. I was like, I have not seen them all yet. So, but that one looked really cool. I'm gonna do like a marathon and post like my first reaction.
I need everyone to keep on their toes. If he re-releases that Halloween set, I want to do like a 11-part Art of Physical Media for that box set.
Yeah. He's got it coming out. I think it's coming out closer to Halloween, but he's got it re-releasing.
Yeah, I will go all
Chris,
out.
we should pick that up next time because I missed out on the first or second wave of it. So it's on my priority list.
Yeah, I think this is the third wave of it.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think so.
Ooh. There you go. September.
Let's go.
Okay.
I'll start prepping for the 11-episode Art of Physical Media series on Instagram.
Are you going to do one for each one?
Dude, for sure. And it will be shot better than any of my previous ones, which is a high bar for me to set. You know what I mean?
What I did with mine is I bought all VHS slip covers for them. Yeah. So, because I had all the Scream Factory releases with the hard box and they don't fit. So I went and bought all these slip covers. Dude, it looks pretty sweet.
Dude, it takes Jordan 15 minutes to get a Halloween movie out of his case.
Hey, but it's a ritual, man. I gotta light a candle, turn on my Halloween 2 pumpkin, and
he's like, "Oh, you want to watch Halloween 2? Let me take it out of my box set. Let me slide out of the box art. Let me take the cover off.
What we're doing is we're gonna put on Halloween 1, and while that starts, let me go get Halloween 2 started. I'll be back when it's over."
You're a Russian nesting dog. You're just like, oh my god.
Especially with the protectors too. If you have the protectors with
a big protector over it as well. He's like, "Oh, let me take it out of this. Hold on."
Yeah, I'm big on protectors too. So you guys know. So
yeah.
Oh yeah, no, me too. I got to get more. Actually.
When you did that video, Jordan, showing off your protectors, I was like watching the clock for how long it took you to get the case. Like, here we go.
I didn't tell you, but I got both of the Paramount Scares Volume 1 and 2. And I know we were talking about we were talking about these the other day.
The exclusive Fangorias.
Yeah, dude, these are sweet.
They were like worth the price of admission alone for that, and I didn't buy them. But
did you guys ever get Fangoria back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And I get them still to this day.
You had a subscription with them?
Yeah. So my wife got it me for Christmas, and we just never. I think she pays like $7 a month, and you get 4 issues a year.
That's cool.
I have a lot. I get Fangoria, I get Rue Morgue, I get Delirium, and I get Horror Hound, which Horror Hound is my favorite of them. But
we need to bring
back Gore Zone.
This isn't horror related, but magazine related. Do you want my cinematographer magazines?
How many do you have?
Like 12, I think.
Send me a picture of which ones you have.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get like a gift package from Brian one day. It's gonna be like some movies, some magazines.
It's gonna be heavy as shit at this point.
Yeah, I read my magazines pretty much like cover to cover, you know, and then some stuff I'll go back and I'll revisit, like the latest Delirium, which is Full Moon. I read the Jess Franco segment like 4 times because there's so much information. I just kept rereading it. Like I said, man, I'm very academic to my approach to stuff. So like I love reading this material. Like I will like this, dude. I literally I'm halfway done like reading this cover to cover, and I barely remember anything, but like it'll pop back up in my head when I'm talking about it. You know what I mean?
Just a wealth of knowledge that sits there.
Just
pull it up every now and then.
It's like one day if I'm walking down the street and someone's like, how many horror movies were produced by a male between the ages of 20 and 32 in the 80s? I'll be like, all right.
There's a book I do want. It's called Beyond Terror, the films of Lucio Fulci.
There's 2 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, there's volume 1 and volume 2.
Well,
Chris reminds me of Gloria and White Man Can't Jump. He's just sitting there prepping for Jeopardy.
Yeah,
the whole time.
What's that?
More at Jeopardy. He's just right.
Bro, it's just like it's this endless fascination that I can't stop for like all aspects of this stuff. You know what I mean? It's like it's like this need to. We were just prepping earlier, or I was on a phone call earlier with Steve and Chuck. We were talking about getting ready for Pet Sematary 2. And like I went on Spotify and spent 15 minutes looking for how many podcast episodes were out about Pet Sematary 2. And I found 2, and I immediately called them and I'm like, we need to be the number 1 because there's only 2.
Yeah, I'm excited to dive into that.
So I'm like, how deep can we get? I was like looking up newspaper articles that were citing Pet Sematary 2.
That's deep diving.
Hey,
yeah,
bro,
it is.
what are you gonna do, man? You got to do what you got to do.
Right?
But I haven't really. Did you guys get a lot in the past like week in your collection?
I did.
Yeah,
I did too. Quite a bit. Actually, some I don't even have here with me right now. It's
here, Jordan. I got one for you. Hold on, let me grab.
I got too much actually.
Me too.
To be
honest, I got a couple of grails.
But I had a bunch of Amazon gift cards that I used, so that's how. Oh, did you watch it?
Not yet.
What is?
I gotta get it.
It's called Thirst. It's a vampire film from the 70s. This inside artwork, dude, is so good.
Yeah,
the only Thirst I know of is the one with Lucy Liu.
This is not that one.
What label released that?
This is Indicator.
Okay.
Very dude, cool. Indicators, their stuff. Hey, Chris, did you ever pick up oh nice. There you go. Did you ever pick up Captain Kronos?
No. I picked up that I don't know if Steve, you know him. I think his name is Alex Iglesias. He's a Spanish filmmaker who made Day of the Beast and another one. What the hell is it called? Arrow put out a set.
I don't think I'm not super familiar with them.
Yeah, Arrow put out a 4K set, a 4K trilogy box.
Was that recent?
Yeah, and it kind of went like unnoticed, like nobody talked about it. It's called Love, Death, and Apocalypse.
I remember hearing about that.
I've seen that run around.
3 films by Alex de la Iglesia, and it's Axion Mutante, Day of the Beast, and what's this third one? Perdita Durango.
Did you pick it up or
yeah, I got it from the movie room.
Nice.
They're like
Did
Spanish.
you use Jordan's 10% off?
I did use Jordan's 10% off.
There you go.
Because I also got I picked up Black Eyed Susan with it from Vinegar Syndrome.
Oh yeah, I have that one.
Which I heard was shot on beautiful 35 millimeter.
It looks great.
I got a gift box. So I saw the worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
Oh God, what was
the other day? Bubba Hotel.
I just gave that away.
I'm about to give it like it's literally about to play musical chairs because Chase sent it to me and I'm about to send it to somebody else. The fact that I actually watched the whole thing just shows how much friends I am with him, because I could.
Someone else.
Look,
That
dude,
is the worst piece of shit I've ever seen in my life.
I love Don Cascarelli for what he did with Phantasm, but everything outside of Phantasm is rough. Dude.
People, no, he was like, dude, he did Phantasm, he did Beastmaster. I was like, the only reason I like Beastmaster is because I had nostalgia for it, because I loved it as a kid. If I saw it for the first time today at 37, I probably would be like, meh.
Yeah,
but because I watched it so much as a kid, it holds like a different weight to me. Like I own Beastmaster 2 on VHS, which never came out on DVD or any other physical.
I got this, and this showed up.
Ooh.
And I started Fatal Exam, dude. It's a terrible movie.
It's good. It's up for it. That's what
I mean, it's terrible because it already knows what it is. It's not trying to be anything more than the movie, so that's why I enjoy it.
I felt, because I was like waiting for it to really pick up, and it's a little bit of a slog to get through, but that ending is just like batshit crazy. I'm like, dude, what in the absolute fuck is going on?
Yeah. I was dying at there's the one dude right when he thinks he sees the head in the cabinet, and his whole like monologue, it's re-recorded, it has to be, and he's reading like, I saw a head, there's a head in the cabinet.
It was a little wooden. The dialogue is a little wooden, but yeah. I haven't had a chance to really dive into the I started, I think it was Beyond Dream's Door, and
okay,
that one I got to go back and like actually sit down and watch. I was like getting distracted trying to watch
I'm
it.
so excited to watch Winter Beast because I want to see that stop motion.
Solid. Yeah.
The only non-horror thing I got was Legends of the Fall.
Okay.
Nice. You just want to cry, don't you?
Dude, it's such a good movie.
I almost bought Far and Away the other day. You know, the Nicole Kidman, Tom Cruise movie. And
I've never seen that one.
Neither have I.
I finally got this, though. I waited forever and a day to pick it up.
Dude, this slipcover is so nice.
Dude, I know.
Yeah. I got a couple.
Your internet almost fucked you up, Jordan.
Why? What?
You glitched for a second.
Shut up. I don't want to hear it. Again. And then I got this.
Ooh. Oh, nice. I bet that's way better than the Mummy 3 that Blockbuster box set loves.
Yeah, but
dude, that is I've never been able. I was telling him earlier. I was joking with him, but I'm being serious. I've tried to watch the Mummy 3 like twice, and I've never been able to get past like 10-15 minutes of it. I could get through Snow White, the new Snow White, more than I could get through.
I read an article, they're rebooting that.
Yeah, they're supposed to. I hope they do. The only way they can do it is if they bring Rachel back. Brandon's in. Bring Rachel back.
Yeah, because whatever they did with the third one, them
changing the wife.
Yeah, that was.
Not only did they change her, she was a totally different person. It wasn't even like a new person trying to be. No, she was like different personality, different everything.
What's the one that Lee
got all those pre-ordered?
He's directing for the Mummy. The guy
that.
directed Evil Dead Rise. He just posted a clapboard with the Mummy on it. That he's.
I saw that.
Is it like a Universal thing or like a horror? Is he doing like a horror Mummy one? Or are they trying to?
I don't know.
Who posted it?
He did, and I think like Bloody Disgust, some other pages did.
That's what I saw was Bloody Disgusting's repost of that.
Yeah. Is he not doing the new Evil Dead?
No, somebody else. Each movie's gonna be a different director.
Okay, because I really like that the director for the new one.
Yeah, for Evil Dead Burn.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys ever seen this before?
No, but I love that cover.
Death by Temptation.
That's sick.
This is an early Vinegar Syndrome film. It's like an all-black Exorcist movie.
Nice.
With Samuel L. Jackson. I picked this up at a store near me, and then I got these as well, which I know you guys already saw, but these just came in. Let me grab. So we got.
Ooh.
Oh, dude.
Sugar just came in. Love this back artwork.
Yeah.
And then Birth Rebirth came in as well. Which
I
this
still gotta see that.
You know, I'm still waiting for once the movie room gets his in. I'm picking them up. Just waiting for those. Have you guys heard Eli Roth? You guys probably didn't know about this, but for some reason I just found out about this. It's called the horror section.
Yep.
It's some studio that Eli Roth is doing.
Yeah, it's all like funded and like it's all
like a crowdfunded thing.
It's like you're kind of like a producer if you sign up for it. It's like you pay a set amount per year, and you get to like I don't. It kind of reminds me of like the Greenlight Project from HBO back in the day. Brian, you probably know what I'm talking about with that.
I know what Greenlight is. Yeah,
like that movie Feast came out of it. That director who made that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the one where all the people were stuck in the bar and the monsters were attacking them. That movie.
I never saw it, but I remembered the poster, the DVD art of it, but I've never seen it.
It kind of reminds me of that whole idea.
I have some questions. Should Candyman be cloned?
Cloned?
What do you mean by cloned? Like remade, like the movie,
They already remade it?
Well, they did a requel.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. Where were you guys at on that movie?
Love that movie.
I like how they tied it in a lot. How it was the kid.
I love the style of it. I love the style of it, and I hate that director had to go from that to the Marvels, where it was basically like nothing. Like and I respect what she said. She even said like, "Hey, I had to pay off my school loan, so I took this job."
Yeah,
like.
Dude, none of her. There is zero identity of hers.
There's zero. I think the only I think Sam Raimi and the Doctor Strange 2 was the only director that had like a slight bit of identity in it, even though they kind of trimmed them. Yeah. Other than Taika, they just gave Taika full control, which is stupid. But they gave her nothing in that, and you see Candyman, and it's so there was one kill I absolutely loved where it's like her in her apartment and shot from outside the window the whole time from like across the street. I'm like, that is so cool.
It's a really smart way too to hide the digital effects too.
Oh yeah,
because it's all she gets picked up and cut and then slammed against so it was a really good way of shooting it. I love the ending. There's that oneer that starts in the cop car.
Oh, the cop car too? Yes. And yes.
She asks him to bend down the mirror. The cops get killed. The camera follows her outside and then around the corner where you have the Tony Todd bit. To answer Blockbuster Box Sets, I think you should see The Substance for sure. Like definitely watch it. I struggled with it a little bit more on a rewatch. I actually
I still struggle with it. The reason I own that and I haven't sold it or anything is because I love revenge so much and I respect that director so much that I'm hoping over time the movie just grows with me. It's not for me right now, but maybe in 5 years revisiting it, it might be for me. But for right now, The Substance, I feel it's a little overhyped, but I respect the shit out of it. I respect what Demi Moore did.
Dude, it's such a good... Okay, this is a weird thing to bring up, but even effects-wise, Margaret Qualley's breasts in that movie are not real.
Nope.
No.
They were made by a prosthetics artist because they wanted her to be more voluminous.
So, more perfect. More
they were made by somebody who excels in prosthetic makeup, and they made those for her.
And if a man made that suggestion, she would have never done the movie.
Yeah. That movie's just so... Yeah. I actually feel like that movie's a little too and it's purposeful. It's like too what's the word I'm looking for? Overstimulating. You know what I mean?
I think the sound effects are too
all the time.
I think the sound effects are a little too overstimulating.
Do you think they rely too much on filmmaker effects and transitions and the way
No, it's part of the style.
You think?
But the movie is meant to be overbearing. It's meant to be overwhelming. Like, that's a choice. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like, you know how there's really good food that you really want, and then you sit down and you can only eat like half it because there's too much. It's like too much flavor. It's too sweet. That's kind of like The Substance to me. It's like so overstimulating that I need a break. I mean, especially because it's 2 hours and 20 minutes long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I also really hate movie released it, because there is an amazing, I think it's better than the movie. I don't know if y'all have seen it. There's an amazing 30-minute behind the scenes on YouTube that is not on the Blu-ray or 4K. And that baffles me that there's no special features, but it's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's a little weird. I think they were trying to keep the price. I don't know why I have the only other movie release I have is Lars von Trier did a limited series called The Kingdom, and I have that on Blu-ray for a movie, and that's loaded with bonus features. So I don't know why they did that with The Substance.
I don't know either. I feel like if anybody would have done special features, it would have been movie, but only because they only have the US rights, I think. I mean, it's got tons of releases all over the country.
Did you guys grab that Steelbook set?
No, I just got the slipcover one.
Yeah.
Frank bought 3.
No.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
I can't tell if you're being serious or not. That's the scary part.
I don't understand those those ones where you buy the same movie. I mean, this is coming from a guy who literally has like 10 copies of American Pie, but I don't know if I would buy one box with 3 of the same thing. You know, I don't know, for like $300.
That's what I was telling Jordan.
Yeah, it would have to be like my absolute favorite movie of all time, you know, for me to do something like that.
So I actually have been looking at a Kimchi Jurassic Park box that's like $400. Since that's my favorite movie, though, I'm not saying I'm gonna buy that, just in case my wife is hearing me from the other room. But like, if I was to buy one, that would be the one I would buy. That's my favorite movie of all time. You know what I mean?
I don't know, that Top Gun Maverick that Manta Lab is doing. Did you guys see that? It's the picture of Maverick's helmet as the cover.
I maybe have seen it. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, that. Just it's like, dude, like Jordan, you got that Michael Haneke box set, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just so hard to justify like that 250. First of all, bro, that's way too much for paying for.
Yeah,
that's why you got to use a coupon code. That's what I did. I had some.
10% ain't nothing off. That's tax.
No, I didn't have that one. I had another one. It was so I accidentally on a couple of orders.
50% code, maybe.
No. Hold on. I accidentally made a couple orders on another email, and they sent me the VIP code for that. So I used the 20% on that one.
I do want to say for anybody listening,
that's how I justified it.
That box set is worth every penny of that $250. It's just really hard in this day and age to justify spending that much money on one.
Yeah, that really comes with a canvas poster too.
It comes with a canvas poster.
It's canvas.
And I love it. They were like, this ships for free. I was like, I fucking hope so.
It better.
Yeah.
That's like you see the people on eBay, $500, you know, for the Terrifier VHS, $15 shipping.
Yeah, you're like, okay. Yeah,
all right. Dude, I hope people pay that shipping I'm always like, you're going to charge me shipping and it's paying this much. But the people who actually buy it, I'm like, or my friends I know who sell it, like, dude, I hope you charge them shipping because that's stupid. I know somebody who sold their Daylight for $190.
Ooh.
Dude,
it's coming back.
It's coming back, and I've heard it's like a really shitty transfer.
Bro, I could buy that Michael Haneke box set. My Barnes & Noble's got like 9 copies of Daylight right now. I'll self-fund that thing, man.
Hey, but Keith did say it's like $16 per movie if you think about it.
Yeah, I know.
Well, okay. Well, let me ask you this: did any of y'all order the $250 Nightmare on Elm Street?
No,
not yet.
No, because
that's only like 40. I mean, if you think about it, it's only $40 a movie. But which is
But to be fair, I already own those movies.
True, so do I. I don't even own the Blu-ray. I just have the DVD. I have the DVD box set and like half of them on VHS. I need to finish the VHS collection of them. But
I haven't spent the $170 for the Curzon Lars von Trier box set, and he's one of my favorite filmmakers of all time. So now you want me to spend an extra $80 for a filmmaker that I only know one movie of.
I will say though, to your point, Brian, what you had said, did you pay the $200 whatever. What I don't remember how much a steelbook set is for.
It was like $250 or something.
Yeah,
I think
it equaled out to about $40 a movie, but there's no artwork for it yet.
So
show me the artwork.
I wouldn't pay for that, but I would go and buy like this isn't it, but you know how they did. This is just the Dark Knight, but if they had how they did the Nightmare on Elm Street like this, if they did all of them like this, then I would buy every single one.
Aren't they doing a Dark Knight one too in that steelbook kind of? I don't know if I don't have any of those, but I don't know. I'd rather
have what I have right here.
I don't know if I'm a fan of the steel box with the whatever inside.
I will say though the Blumhouse trilogy of Halloween, I love that steelbook.
Oh,
set
the three movie set.
Yeah, I have that one.
That one is nice. I'm not a fan of those. I think my favorite one, I actually saw the Rambo one in person. Like I was at Best Buy and they had one, and it was super nice. But they put that spider protector over it, and it just
that
ding the whole thing up.
Yeah.
I just want to know who was in the back. Like I think we should put this.
I want to know who at Walmart is doing that with DVDs. Thinking that they're that valuable.
I just don't understand who thought it'd be a bright idea to take a steelbook case that's super fragile and let's put it around in a bigger case that's still fragile. It's just
you should have seen the box. So I got the Long Kiss Goodnight today, and you should have seen the box this came in from Arrow. It literally came in like a box this big for just this inside. I mean, it was packed and stuff, but it was a box like this big. I'm like, what is this?
By the way, I loved that movie. That was so good.
So good. I don't know if the transfer is not mind blowing.
And that's what I was saying in my video. It's okay. I don't have a problem with it, but
I was watching it and I'm like recording the Blu-ray. So I'm like watching the Blu-ray and I'm like, they both look really good. I guess, I don't know. I was expecting more pop. It's a great transfer, but it's not go spend extra money for it. If you're a fan of it, yes, but
I thought the Atmos track was really good.
The audio was. I had to keep turning my shit down.
I want to answer Odyssey's question.
Yes, I wanted to go back to
most look forward to. I don't know what's coming later in the year, but my wife and I are incredibly excited for Clown in a Cornfield.
Yeah, I'm probably most excited for that movie that me and you talk about that I can't pronounce it.
A24 one. Parnathanope.
Are we talking about new movies or is he talking about physical media releases?
Yeah. Any more specifics?
Well, in movies in general, Clown in the Cornfield is top of mind.
Mine's Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. I
am not a Guillermo. There's only one Guillermo film that I like.
Parthenope. That movie.
Parthenope, yeah.
It's Parthenope.
Something. I'm really looking forward to that one. That is like day one. I live in Dallas, so it'll probably come to the theaters here, like to the art house theaters.
I know you'll like it because it's rated R for strong sexual content / graphic nudity.
You guys gonna watch that new A24 rom-com? Did you see the trailer for that one?
With Dakota Fanning or
Dakota Johnson?
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah,
it looks really good.
It was funny. I showed my wife that, and she saw A24. She goes, "I swear, Jordan, if this churns halfway through the trailer and becomes like some like cannibal movie, I'm gonna kill you."
I think,
I've heard Opus is like killing them right now. Like that whole that is like the death of that style of movie.
What is it? Well,
is it Opus? No, it bombed, and people are saying like it's the same. They've seen it 100 times. It's the same A24 movie they've done. It's the same girl goes to this weird hippie thing where just weird shit's happening.
I want to see Death of a Unicorn. I'm excited about that.
That looks good.
That looks like a Netflix streaming movie to me.
What's that movie, Chris, that we were joking about with the cat food dish?
Oh, Bring Her Back.
Bring Her Back.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
That's the new Raka Raka movie.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Did you guys see the trailer?
What was that? Did you just stutter?
Who?
You. What did you say?
Raka Raka?
Oh, okay.
I was like, who?
I was like, what?
The directors have talked to me.
Like you had a stroke or something.
I never thought talk to me either.
Raka 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 Raka.
That's Tourette's over there.
I think it's funny how some of these directors now all have like, it reminds me of the music video industry. They all have their names. Like you have Raka Raka, you have Dead, you have Radio Silence.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, honestly, bro, I might fuck around, make a friend, and just make a cool name for the two of us. You know what I mean?
There you go.
But as far as physical media releases, I mean, Reanimator.
Yeah, man,
that's got to be up there for me.
I'm sorry,
and now the Beyond
Reanimator for me. Yeah,
I don't know, but those two in particular, and then I'm hoping we get a Descent 4K somehow by someone. I want that.
Listen, dude, The Beyond is such an exciting release. It might be bringing me back to YouTube. Who knows? Who knows, bro? Who knows? I mean, who knows?
I don't know if you need to guess, but
for me,
I'm not making any promises. I'm just saying that I actually strapped my phone to my ceiling to play with a video style for YouTube. I'm just saying.
You know what's funny is I could see, because remember last week we were talking about how we were going to do a live stream unboxing, all unboxing the Beyond set together. Yeah. I want Brian there to react. I need you there just to react to it, even though
all y'all are going to be holding up y'all's pictures for the screenshot. I'm just going to be like,
Brian, I'm about to just buy you one, bro.
No, I don't want. No, I was watching.
Yeah, but it's bad.
They keep bringing it back.
Dude, they keep bringing it.
Wait, Linda Cardellini has officially been cast as
Wow.
As what?
As Pamela Voorhees, A24 Friday 13th.
Dude, I'm telling you, they pulled a what's her name? Marissa Tomei that May thing with that. I'm just saying.
Everybody's gonna want to fuck Jason's mom.
Bro, that's a Velma, man. She's I
know who Velma. She is. I've seen Grandma's Boy more times than I can tell you.
Or what else was she in? Oh, Freaks and Geeks.
Yeah, that's what I remember her from.
Yeah, Freaks and Geeks. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff, man. She is such a good. She's Hawkeye's wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, but she had a very small. She wasn't really.
One of the most amazing openings, I think, of a movie. That scene in Endgame.
Oh, where they disappear?
Yeah.
Well, I remember.
John,
we saw that
ER. She was in ER. She's that.
Wait, what?
From that long ago?
Was she like a child actor in that movie? What?
Could have been. Oh, I don't know, dude. ER went on for so long. I'm the generation. I remember when George Clooney was on ER.
Bro, George Clooney. That's peak ER, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. Well, Chris already said who his was. Beyond.
American Pie 2 is release of the year for me, so that's easy.
I can't wait for that either. That's another one I'm excited about.
But I'm excited for Companion this week. I'm picking up Companion.
I was so excited to text you that I finally saw that.
What did you think of it?
Dude, I loved it. Both me and my wife loved it.
Dude, they had me the first 5 seconds when she's in the shopping cart. I paused it and I'm texting Jordan. I'm like, I love it. This is the shot from Stepford Wives. I love it. They told me.
It just kept unraveling, and it was like every 15 minutes it was a new movie, and it just kept layering and I loved it, man.
I did a Companion Heretic double feature. Perfect Sophie Thatcher double feature.
Did you have you guys seen Novocaine yet?
No, not yet.
That was a fun movie. I enjoyed that.
I will say one of my anticipated, he asked about physical media releases because nobody's talking about this, is the Bullets and Betrayal box set from Arrow Video.
What is that?
I have not even heard of that.
Yeah, it's a V Cinema collection, and it's, hold on, I have it right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now that you say that, yes. I saw it the other
like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 Japanese like action movies that are like incredibly violent, very sexy, like top-notch, like Yakuza action movie. And it's all in one box set.
Wow.
Well, I can't wait for Tombstone 4K to come out.
When does that drop?
I'll be your Huckleberry.
Next month, I think.
I got
it. Nice.
I have a little patch from my camera, and it says, "I'll be your Huckleberry."
Dude, he is. I mean, look, a Nora 4K is
a Nora the must, but I'm waiting till July for the summer sale for that.
When does Companion officially come out? This week?
I think it comes out Tuesday.
Because mine says arrival April 1st. So that would be next Tuesday, right?
On
Blu-ray release date delivery Tuesday.
Month go.
Unless it got pushed back.
On Amazon right now, it says release day delivery Tuesday, April 1st.
Ooh, hold on, checking.
Which is next Tuesday. That's
April 1st. Okay, I thought it was this Tuesday. Maybe it got pushed back. I thought it was this Tuesday. I thought it was tomorrow. Maybe.
So let's see. Tomorrow we have.
Tomorrow I'm supposed to get Tommy Boy.
Night of the Creeps is I'm going to pick up that's in the morning.
My Don't Torture a Duckling comes in tomorrow.
Oh, dude, I have it right here.
I got these two last week, and they were because the stores I go to that have these only carry one in each location. So I have to go like literally opening 12 o'clock, pick them up. So I'm hoping to get Night of the Creeps tomorrow. And what else? I think there were two of them.
Don't Torture a Duckling 4K comes out tomorrow. I have that coming in. That'll be here tomorrow. I'm trying to think. There's actually an 88 Films title coming out tomorrow that I want to get.
Which one?
Called An Amorous Woman of Tang Dynasty.
Yeah, I didn't. So I watched a trailer for that one. I didn't get that one.
It's like $17 right now on Amazon.
Dude, their movies are cheap actually. Like, they're pretty cheap.
Night Moves 4K comes out from Criterion. The Brutalist is officially out from A24. Antiviral 4K, all the Vinegar Syndrome stuff from the last. I have that coming in. Her Body from Film Movement. I have that coming in. Venom from Blue Underground comes out tomorrow.
Is anyone getting that?
I'm curious about that. I don't know.
Dude, it's so hard to justify the $40 that Blue Underground releases are. It's really awesome.
Isn't that it about a snake that gets revenge or something like that?
I have no idea.
I think that's what it's about. It's like a pet snake that gets revenge on its owner.
Next week we have
Bobby Joe and the Outlaw comes out tomorrow too.
What is it?
Bobby Joe and the Outlaw from Kino.
What's that?
That's the Linda Carter one where she gets naked in it.
All right, buying it.
That's the one. I bought it for Jordan. Stop laughing at me. That's the one I bought the Blu-ray for like 2 years ago. That was $70 because it was an out of print Kino, and I was like, they're never gonna re-release it, and they're re-releasing it on Blu-ray again with the slip.
Well, I remember you talking about that.
But it's on a bigger disc too. It's on a bigger disc, so
I have some very exciting news that Jordan will love. April 3rd, which is next Thursday, Ignite Films Reanimator officially is out.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, that's when it's coming out.
So it's officially that's when it's coming out,
according to Blu-ray.com. April 8th is. I wonder if Just Friends is actually ever going to come out, or if they're just
bro. They keep pushing that and pushing
like an urban legend.
It's listed for April 8th right now.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
There's also a movie called Big Boob Lectures 1 and 2 that comes out on April.
Big Boob
Lectures. Jordan, when did you get your Don't Torture a Duckling? Because
this a few days ago.
Oh man, I'm so
April 15th. Heart Eyes comes out,
and then
so nice.
Yeah,
dude, don't show me that, bro.
What's on the reverse slip? Is there anything?
You'll find out tomorrow when it comes in, bro.
Dude, I can't wait. I've been waiting. I can't wait anymore. It's so nice.
God damn it. There's not much in April, actually. I'm kind of
Chris, you know how I get about
Lucia. There's not.
The Creep Tapes comes out in April.
I had that pre-ordered. I canceled it. I don't know.
Sonic 3, you guys.
The awful Lethal Weapon 4K Steelbook.
I pre-ordered that.
I have the UK set.
Yeah, I have the UK one. Yeah, which is probably going to be it's probably the same steelbook because usually aren't they the same steelbooks? You get the box
most of the time. Well, sometimes they're the original artwork for the steelbooks too.
I'm going to just be really pissed if they do the same thing as they're doing with Nightmare. Like, here's this box set that we're going to spend $70 on, and then next year we're going to release all 4 in one big box and be like, mother.
Did you guys pre-order the Revenge of the Radioactive Reporter? Because I see like few.
Yeah, people are getting them.
I'm like,
yeah.
Oh,
when's this
that
release?
reminds me. I was going to tell you, Steven. So, do you use the Shop app at all?
Bro, I can't thank you enough for turning me on to that. That just
the
makes
greatest
ordering
app.
The thing is so amazing. You earn points and you can use it. But anyways,
I don't know if
it'll you connect your address to it. So anytime there's something getting shipped out to you, it'll notify you, hey, there's something coming.
Okay.
And there's something coming from Savannah, Georgia that I have a tracking for, and it hasn't been sent yet, but it was made like last week. And I know that's where TerraVision, ships their stuff. So I can only assume that's what it is, but I haven't got an email or nothing.
Fingers crossed, man, because I'm so excited for that.
Yeah. That in the Slashers box set too.
Did you end up getting that?
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Oh, Girl Hell! I found Girl Hell, $23.99.
Oh, the Umberto Bava.
Oh,
No.
what
That box set.
did it show a date for that? Because I thought it was just sometime in April. Oh man.
Time Cop is April.
Guys, tell me I don't need a Fright Rags Friday 13th A New Beginning shirt that just says Sex, Drugs, Terror. It must be Friday 13th Part 5 A New Beginning.
Get it.
You need it. Spend all your money
Immediately. There's some, I think it's Terror Threads released has the Beyond collection right now.
So here's my problem, right? So I come from a pretty athletic background, like played football, competed in powerlifting. It was great, but I have a very odd body shape where like my t-shirts either go from XL to 3XL depending on the type of shirt.
Yeah.
And then I have a 36 waist. So buying clothing is always like a crapshoot of how it's going to fit. Like some of my stuff is oversized because, because 2XL is too small, 3XL is,
I like it.
I'm always very careful.
I like stuff that's like a little bit like less fitted.
Well, what's cool with Terror Threads, at least they have 2 cuts you can buy: a loose fit and a regular fit now.
That's what cracks me up, Stephen, about your about you being a realtor, seeing you in your business suit, and then seeing you with your your larger t-shirts and your chains. And
it's like a complete 180. Yeah, chains get tucked away when I'm going on showings. These are not. I don't keep any of this out.
Yeah.
Brent, I saw you commented that. Are you part of their like club or something like that? Or did you just order it regularly?
Got it first.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering if he's part of the subscribers.
I know Robbie Miles, who was on, he recorded the Killer Clowns podcast with us last night, and he's a huge TerraVision fan, and he already had his and like reviewed it and all that stuff, and he's not part of the club.
It's old news for him.
Dude, I pre-ordered mine day 1.
Yep.
Speaking of pre-orders day 1, so this is the broken one. They sent me an email saying we're going to send you a new case, but they won't confirm with me if they're sending me a new insert because the insert's all messed up too.
You're just gonna get a case.
It's just a blank case.
You're just gonna get a blank case, dude. That sucks.
I believe
I'll do another video. I don't care.
I got The Exorcist 3 directly through them, and I remember. I think that the slip cover was all like banged up, and they sent me an email and they're like, we need to see it like cut, like torn up. Or
something. That's
like,
what they said about the Hush. When I ordered the,
I was scared. I'm like, dude, you better be sending me something here.
Yeah, it took them 2 months to get me the Hush slipcover back in.
This is probably a really stupid question, but is anybody else in the chat gonna pre-order A Knight's Tale on 4K?
I already pre-ordered mine. I saw that day 1 it was available, pre-ordered. I love it.
Yeah, I'm hoping it goes down, but I rewatched the Blu-ray last night and I was so hyped. I'm like, okay, I can already see where it's gonna improve, hopefully. And I just checked and I'm like, okay, it's 100 gigabyte disc.
Such a good
movie. It's got Dolby Vision, it's got H. I'm like, I'm hoping I just want the saturation, especially at the beginning when they meet Paul Bethany.
Yeah.
I just want the saturation to be like a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm
I watched it like 3 times yesterday. I just had it on the background all day. I fucking love that movie. I'm stoked. I should rewatch it since the new one's coming out so soon, but I love that movie.
Did you guys pre-order it at all?
No.
A Knight's Tale?
I did. I'm hoping the Amazon price drops and then Like I ordered it soon enough because that's what happened with Moana too. Like I pre-ordered it at fucking 65, and then when it dropped down to 42, I got it kept that, and then it jumped up to 47, but it kept my 42. So I'm hoping because that's the thing with.
Sorry, Brian. I was going to say to answer Keith's question, A Knight's Tale, it's actually the alternative title for another movie directed by Ang Lee. So if you want the Kino edition, it's under the title Brokeback Mountain. I would definitely get that one, and then let us know.
Heath Ledger kisses a dude in this, or gets kissed by a dude in A Knight's Tale. So prep for Brokeback Mountain.
Yep.
And he gets excited when he gets kissed too.
Oh my god!
Well, that's what we were watching the other day. It wasn't the other. It was a while ago, but remember the Titans?
It's been so long since I've seen that.
Oh, dude, there's a scene where he kisses him in the locker room, and it was one of those. And I was like, "What in the world? What is going on here?"
Dude, I have such a bad habit of saying like, "Oh, just the other day I
literally thought you were going to say a bad habit of kissing random dudes or something."
Yeah,
I can't help it sometimes.
I will say just the other day about something I did like a year ago.
Yeah.
I'll be like, yeah, just the other day I watched this movie, and I'm like, wait, I haven't seen that movie in like a year. What am I doing? Like, why'd I say that? Yeah, but April kind of seems like, I mean, you have the Bava box set coming at the end of April, so we're probably not gonna have that till May. I can't wait till like August when I finally get my storm warning from Umbrella. That'll be great.
Well, they also have next month Coffee Table from Second Sight's coming out,
which I'm not getting.
When do they put
up House of the Devil?
Is that do they do new announcements at the beginning of the month then for Second Sight?
It's like the end of the month, beginning of the month. They're hit or miss because there's times where they'll skip a month. And there's really no rhyme or reason they won't say anything.
Jordan, didn't you say Umbrella push back Daybreakers?
Yeah, to like June or July.
I haven't pre-ordered it yet. But
yeah, I had that pre-ordered with what was it? Black Death. Was it the Moo guy? I don't know how to pronounce that. It's like an Australian horror movie. And then Hardware. But I had some other stuff pre-ordered, so they just moved that over to something else. So because they had said the stuff that I pre-ordered with Daybreakers, it was just going to be delayed till June 2. They weren't going to change it.
I can't wait to get that full moon box set.
Dude, it's sold out now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's sold out.
Woo! That's good timing.
Yeah.
I'm so sad that I missed out on the first two Ozploitation rarities.
Dude, people are selling them all the time on Facebook Marketplace. I'm telling you.
Bro, I'm on Facebook Marketplace as we speak, and all I see is a $120 pair of Yeezys. And somebody's selling iRobot on Blu-ray for $1.
No, I mean it's the like all the Facebook groups. I guess not Facebook Marketplace. That's where you need to go.
Somebody's also selling something called Taxidermy Gone Wrong. I don't know, bro. This is an interesting place I'm in, dude.
What?
I don't know what this is, man. Let's see. Hold on. Really? They're selling the Ozploitation rarities all the time?
I see it quite a bit.
God damn it.
Kind of gotta, but it's one of those that sells so quickly. So the second you see, you got to jump on it.
Bro, one time ever, just the other day, I went on Facebook Marketplace and I searched fake plant. Now it's all I'm getting recommended.
You say fake what?
I looked up fake plant for this corner plant that I got.
Oh, fake plant.
This guy over here.
Mm-hmm.
That guy. I've looked it up one time, and now all of a sudden, Facebook Marketplace just thinks I'm like a hoarder.
Did you guys ever get the Vinegar Syndrome's televised horror or televised
terrors?
Televised terrors. Yes.
Oh man, don't put me onto something else, please.
It's just a one box set. They didn't do like any other editions. But
Jordan, that's how it starts. That's how the homegrown.
That's how it. Yeah.
I end up.
Yeah. When did 3 come out?
Was it?
Well, they need to hurry up and get another one.
Speaking of Vinegar Syndrome, I've never seen this. This is blind, but a friend sent me this. I haven't seen it yet. Have any of y'all seen Riddle of Fire?
Mm-mm.
No.
I haven't either. Cool. I love their like slot box style packaging, but I've never even heard of this movie.
That's how the Short Night of the Glass Dolls is going to be from Celluloid Dreams. The way
So
Brian just read it.
I love these sets. The artwork, so cool.
Yeah, I need to like power through the first box set before I start any of these other ones.
Yeah, I'm about halfway through Fatal Exam, so.
Cannibal Pharaoh, I see behind your head there, Steve. That's one movie I can only watch once.
That's I wonder if they'll end up making that upgrade on it.
I hope not, man.
Oh, come on, man. You need it.
Dude, I'm not. Listen, I get the Italian cannibal thing, but like there's a point where it gets to like the fact that they tied an animal down just to film a scene of it getting killed by another animal. Like,
that's the only thing that I feel like is synonymous with the cannibal subgenre. Is it feels like there's a lot of like animal stuff going on. I'm not for that at all. But
with Cannibal Holocaust, with the Grindhouse release, I can watch the PETA version where they just remove all the animal stuff and it doesn't hinder my experience of the movie. But like,
is that a real thing? The PETA version?
Yeah, it's on the Grindhouse releasing cut where they actually went in and just removed all the animal stuff and then recut the movie.
But is it called the PETA version?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. That's
funny. I wasn't sure if he was being for real. So
I want to see the PETA version of the Disney's Cruella.
My best. Let's see.
Oh Jesus, that cover art alone.
I thought it said somewhere on here that it had the PETA.
Because the 88 Films one, I don't know. I got to go back and watch that, but I don't remember if it has the edited part.
White Cannibal Queen. Did anybody see that?
No.
Mm-mm.
White Cannibal Queen? That's a great movie. Oh, well, it's not a great movie. I lied.
Oh, wait, is that the one? Yeah, I remember seeing that on Chase's video. He was just talking. Yeah, I was like, that sounds familiar. Yeah, he was talking about that on his video. He did that.
Picked up this, scored this for a good price.
For God and Jello.
Nice. Which one is that?
Volume 3.
Dude, that movie Autopsy on that is crazy, dude.
Super weird.
Like different autopsy than the other autopsy you were talking about.
No affiliation.
So wait, that movie it's a giallo. In loose term, it's a giallo, and it's about how the sun is heating up the earth, and it's causing like people to want to like kill each other and like rise from the dead. And the whole movie is this woman having like these weird ass visions because she works in a hospital or in a morgue.
Yeah.
And she keeps having visions that dead bodies are like getting up, and it's wacky, dude. It's so out of control.
Did it? Okay. So I kind of got like, it almost reminded me a little bit of like, you've seen Repulsion, Roman Polanski's Repulsion, a little bit like not verbatim, but kind of like that fringe feel, like you're questioning like what's real and what's not real. Kind of had like a similar vibe to it. Like,
it's so weird, dude.
What's that Roman Polanski film that it's the chick with the milk? You know what I'm talking about?
Hold on, I'll find out. Roman Polanski. I'm gonna Google Roman Polanski milk.
The baby doll of Roman Polanski.
Is it Bitter Moon?
Bitter Moon, yeah, that's it. So that had a Blu-ray a long time ago, super out of print. It got reprinted. I think, was it Umbrella or Imprint? It was in the Roman Polanski collection box.
Oh, the imprint one.
Imprint one, but it's not individual. You got to buy the whole box. I'm like, I don't want the whole box. I just want the movie.
Hugh Grant is in this.
Yep.
I love the rating. Rated R for strong depiction of a perverse sexual relationship.
That's why the one with the milk.
I thought you were talking about Baby Girl. I was like, wait, hold on, that's not.
No,
I picked this up.
This is Baby Girl before Baby Girl.
That's the original Antichrist.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I can't get on the Lars one. I can't get past the opening. I'm so hooked on. I feel like that's like the most cinematic opening scene I've ever seen in my life, and then the rest of the movie is just kind of like, meh.
That opening is that's a very high expectation.
It really, really does in the movie. I don't know. I'm like, It's so good of an opening that I don't know the rest. I've never been able to really just watch a Lars von Trier movie like all the way through.
Have you ever tried The House that Jack Built?
Yeah, tried that. I've tried that. I tried Melancholia. I did both Nymphomaniacs, even though I don't even think I finished the first one. I don't remember.
His European trilogy is like the European crime thrillers that he was doing, that Criterion put out. Those are really good and much more straightforward than a lot of his other work. Dancer in the Dark and Breaking the Waves are two of like his most underrated, I think.
I'll say I've never heard of those.
Breaking the Waves has straight up like Stellan Skarsgård naked laying on a bed for like 25 minutes, bro. Like, it's really strange, but it's such a great movie. And Criterion put that one out too.
Did you guys, either of you, pick up, or any of you guys pick up either of these titles from?
I want to pick. I've been debating picking up Carpenter. I think Chase and I and somebody else might do a Carpenter commentary thing, but I want to see. I want to see it. I'm finished. What does that mean? I don't know what that means or what that's a reference to.
Like Nympho, I think you said Nymphomania. You finished the first part of Nymphomania.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
Different.
I finished in the first like 10 minutes and then I was.
She's still like 7 years old the first 10 minutes, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, the part with the train. Yeah, the train part. Oh yeah, no. Oh god, now you're bringing me. Yes, I do remember.
Didn't the actress in that movie
in the bathroom
about that?
Yeah, that was a little much.
No, the Willem Dafoe dong.
Yeah,
it's the same actress. She's
like well known.
I don't think that's a lot of times though. For those, they hire true professionals for those.
I don't know. From what I heard, that was all real. That was his.
I just know Shia LaBeouf literally submitted a sex tape with him and his girlfriend as an audition to get the role. I know that.
Dude, that's dedication.
He deserves that role.
Shia LaBeouf is so weird in Nymphomaniac.
He's such a method. Did you know he really got a tattoo of that big Hispanic chick for that movie?
The tax collector?
The tax collector. And in Fury, he really cut those two things and really pulled out his tooth and really became a born-again Christian.
Yeah,
for that freaking movie.
Dude,
I want to know who's crazier though, him or Mia Goth, because that's a crazy bitch, yo. And what's crazy is, you know what I know her from the most? Not her horror stuff. Jane Austen's Emma.
Oh, because I was gonna say I instantly think of A Cure for Wellness, the Gore Verbinski movie.
No, I didn't get into that one very much. I always forgot she was in it, but
yeah.
No, the Emma with the girl from Furiosa. Love that movie.
Charlize Theron?
No.
Or
Anya Taylor-Joy. Yeah, you would probably like Emma, bro.
I'm looking it up right now.
It's a Jane Austen movie, so if you're into Jane Austen, but I really dig it. But Mia Goth is in that and totally playing a different character than anything you've seen her in.
Emma. It's like
EMMA period.
Dude,
bro, you should watch the special features on that.
You did not sell me on that. And then
I'm nervous about checking out the special features on this now.
Hey, I watched one visual essay on it, and it wasn't terrible.
Yeah, I remember seeing that in your video you were talking about. Didn't you say to watch the one with the special effects guy or something?
The stunt coordinator. I thought it was really huge. Yeah. Well, because the stunts in that is ridiculous in that movie. But he breaks down every single one, how they did it.
Wait, in what?
In Long Kiss Goodnight.
Long Kiss Goodnight.
See, I'd be interested in that because I love one of my favorite action scenes. First off, do they go through the stunt where Samuel Jackson gets blown out the window and tossed like across a field?
I think so. You know what I did notice is the guy. So the stunt coordinator was like, "Yeah, all the stunts are 100% practical." It's not true because or at least partially, because there's a scene, and I don't know if it's in the other ones, but it's where there's a car is coming explosion. This guy jumps out of the way, And if you watch, so say here's the floor, right? Here's the ground right there. He jumps and then he like freezes right here and floats.
I didn't notice it. You got to give me a timestamp on that.
I will.
Kiss goodnight.
Yeah.
Kiss goodnight.
Everything else is fine. He jumps and freezes midair.
What did you guys think of the Fall Guy?
I liked it. It's not a great movie. It's a fun background movie. It's a movie you put on. It's got an amazing soundtrack.
Yeah,
it's just I love the style of David Lee. Is it David Lynch? I always get his name. Leach. Yeah. I love his style.
Visually, it looked great.
The club scene. What I mean. But it's not that good of a movie. But it's a fun. Just put it in the background. Just don't pay attention to it and catch the moments you like.
I love the Ryan Gosling, Olivia. Was it Olivia or no?
Emily Blunt.
Emily Blunt. I love their relationship.
I do too. There's a shot that I absolutely love where they're like, it's like backstage or whatever, and when they're like falling in love or something, and it's like, I don't know, it's just the shot I love.
Yeah, that I need to watch it again because the first time I saw it was the extended edition on 4K, and that one's like 2 hours and 40 minutes long.
I didn't really see that. I've watched the extended one. It didn't really do anything different for me. I didn't notice. Probably because I just put it on the background.
Yeah, I just had a ton of fun with it. Like, and that's when you guys talk about stunts. There's a great making of for that where they break down all.
Oh yeah,
and that's a ton of fun.
I think that had one of the best trailers I've seen last year with the Bon Jovi song. I think that trailer that sold me instantly. Movie could suck. I would remember that trailer for Bon Jovi.
Yeah, that was a fun, and it sucks that movie bombed. Because it was a really, really fun movie. I mean, I didn't see it in theaters.
That opening shot, that long oneer where he's walking through the whole hotel, then goes up to the top, and then, that's insane. Yeah. And he just does it so casually. Like,
speaking of one shots, have you guys ever seen Boiling Point?
That Second Sight put that out, right?
Yeah.
I love the cover for it.
Dude, really you need to watch it. It's not a
I think that movie is thriller. Like. Isn't that a legit one shot? Like there's no cuts or anything. It's like a legit.
They might do like hide in some cuts, like a screen swipe or something like that. I don't remember, but dude, it is such a good movie. It basically takes place at one night, like a really busy night at like a 5-star, 5-diamond restaurant or whatnot, and
5-star.
5-star restaurant, and the chef, the main guy. He has a lot of personal stuff going on, and it's affecting the night. And dude, it's so good.
That not to bring up something on streaming, but they have that show that just came out on Netflix. It's like 4 episodes in real time, and it's all oneers.
I haven't heard of that. Yeah, I don't have Netflix, so I don't know what's on.
I don't know.
Each episode is a single take. It's called like Adolescent.
I've heard of that. I didn't know about the one take thing, but I've heard of the show.
Adolescent. Who's in it?
Each episode is one take, and it's in real time. So like an hour of the show is an hour in the universe. I think it's called Adolescent. It's called something with an A.
I think I've heard of it. Yeah, it's probably Adolescent. I've heard of it.
Adolescent.
But I've just heard that visually it's incredible how they do that. The single take.
Wait.
Adolescence, it's called.
Yes. My wife just finished it. She watched the whole series and she wasn't a fan of the way it ended. She said
I have a question. I was gonna ask. Jordan, I was going to ask you this earlier, but since you brought it up, I'll bring it up now. I was just curious. So I know your taste in movies, and I know the stuff behind your shelf and your collection. What kind of stuff does your wife make you watch?
Reality shows. She likes Bravo.
Okay.
Which?
Oh, she likes Bravo. Here's a fun fact. I've never just said this publicly online, but have you ever seen the show? Or has your wife ever seen the show Vanderpump Rules?
Okay, so hold on. It's a guilty pleasure, but some of the shows are not. You get hooked. I can't help it.
Oh, dude, I used to be hooked on $1 million listing.
Vanderpump Rules was one of those shows.
So
Jax Taylor. I like Jax Taylor. I can't help it.
So Stassi is my first cousin. Swear to God.
Look, he's like, "Where's my wife?"
Yeah. I didn't mean to blow his work. blow his world. Yeah.
Damn, bro.
His well, he's not here to hear this, but yeah, her dad is my mom's little brother.
I need Blockbuster Boxes to put out a Fall Guy box since he talked about how he really
didn't he at one point like a long time ago?
Did he? Maybe I just missed it.
Hold on, Jordan. I'm pulling something.
Dude, no.
To you.
So I've always told Larissa that
damn, bro.
She is like, I told Larissa my one hall pass is Stassi.
Damn, bro, you and Jordan gonna be cousins.
I'm sorry, but dude.
Okay. Yeah, no, I was
Come
telling
on.
them.
And then when she was with Bo, I was like,
Jackson. Yeah, I've met Jax a couple times.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Family reunions. No, her dad is my mom's little brother.
Dude, we need to.
We're only like a year apart.
Me and Brian need to hang out. I'm gonna invite me to family function.
We don't talk like that. We don't. I haven't talked to her in like 3 years.
He said, "Invite me to family functions."
Come on. We'll fly in. We'll go to, what was it, Texas Frightmare. We'll do that. And then
it would be in New Orleans, where she's from.
That's fine. I'll go to New Orleans. I'm telling you, dude, I'm like starstruck right now.
Damn, bro.
I don't think you understand.
I don't know who this person is.
Did look her up.
All right, what am I looking up?
Stassi.
Brian's first cousin?
Is it Stassi Schroeder, right?
Yeah, Stassi Schroeder. Stassi. She should come up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she'll come up.
Jordan will come up too.
Brian, for some reason, it's all pictures of you, bro.
I'm famous, bro.
That is pretty crazy, though, I will say.
I think she's married.
Yeah, she's married. She's got 2 kids.
2 kids. I was about to say that, bro. You were right ahead of me. All right. Yep. This looks very good. I'll take 15.
How much?
Jordan, do you secretly have her books?
No. I think Larissa does. She might have one of them.
I'm gonna text you this picture so you can show your wife. I didn't know you were that big a fan of Vanderpump.
Dude, Vanderpump, Tom Scandival. Come on, I know all about that stuff.
Dude, the fact that Steve
it's a guilty pleasure is Vanderpump Rules.
The fact that Steve just asked for a Jaws box set with an extra
cool
Jaws.
Listen, it's really right, man.
Throw in
Jaws. You gotta have Santa Jaws in there.
Yeah, you gotta.
So I've never seen all the Jaws. I've barely ever made it through the first.
You can't argue with
Jaws.
It's
I'm not arguing, bro. I'm supporting you.
Is that a lenticular?
No. It's just.
It looks like from with the light right there. It kind of looks like a lenticular.
Yeah, I am not
I'm manifesting it. What are the odds of this happening?
Jaws 5 Cruel Jaws. Have y'all seen Santa Jaws or the trailer for Santa Jaws?
Yeah, my wife always shows me the trailer for Ghost Shark. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that.
I've heard of it.
The shark can pop up anywhere there's water. So there's like a great moment where a kid's going down like a slip and slide, and the shark shows up at the end and eats him. And then a guy he's drinking a glass of water, and the shark comes out of the glass of water and eats him.
He comes out of a glass of water and
because he can appear anywhere that there's water.
Ghost. Is this a Tubi movie?
Yeah, probably.
I know Santa Jaws is on Tubi.
Chris, I'm debating on getting Forgotten Gialli Volume 8 because I think they did like a lower count for it.
Okay.
So I don't want it to be a repeat of, because I caught 7 right before they sold out.
My wife just texted me and said it's a sci-fi movie.
Oh.
Ghost Shark.
Ask her if she heard about your secret desire to spend $400 on Jurassic Park.
This poor guy.
No, but before we got into that, Jordan, I was going to ask you, have y'all ever seen, because we were talking about one shot.
Stassi's your cousin?
Yes. I sent you baby pictures. Yes,
I did. You did. Oh my gosh.
Have y'all ever seen Silent House?
You hear him back there trying to like, listen, it's just this, but it's not real. It's not happening. Sorry, did I see that?
Listen, she said as long as bills are paid. She said, I'm not buying it.
Have y'all ever seen the one-shot movie Silent House with Elizabeth Olsen?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, it's very good.
Was shot on a 5D Mark II.
I'm selling a 5D Mark IV if you know anybody interested, with a bunch of lenses.
I don't know anybody still interested in a DSLR camera.
Bro, shut up. Dude, I'm just
gotta sell to some hipster.
Dude, I heard DSLRs might make a comeback though.
Yeah, VHSs are, they will.
As long as it shoots, you tell them it shoots 4K, you're good. They don't care.
Yeah, they don't care. I'm selling. I also have a.
What lenses do you have?
One is the hold on, this big motherfucker. Hold on.
I was about to say because my pride and joy is my Canon 85-1.4. It's a beast, but I can barely use it because it's so massive.
Well, it's not my Sony ZV-E10 now, is it?
Oh no, I don't have a 70-200.
I got the Red Ring 70-200 to get rid of.
Oh, what?
I got a couple of them. I got a Sigma 35-1.4 I'm trying to sell.
Yeah, I'm dropping shit. This is my baby. My Canon 85-1.4. This is my baby, bro.
Jordan, are you following all this?
Nope.
Imagine how I feel.
Let me go show you my baby. Hold on.
Sending to the fourth dimension right now.
Imagine how I feel when you talk about Giallo and Italian horror.
Oh my god.
No, you want to see my baby real fast? I know we're geeking out. Lauer 15 millimeter full frame, 2.0? 2.1, 15 millimeter full frame.
Somebody asked in the chat if no one else is available and I had eye surgery and I can't drive, who do you hire to drive Harry or Lloyd?
Oh, the puppy.
That's a hard one. Hey, which ones? It's been so long since I've seen it. Which one's which?
I get the two of them mixed up all the time.
Yeah, I'm like,
sorry, what's the question?
Is it Jim or
Harry is Jeff Daniels, Lloyd is Jim Carrey.
Jeff Daniels.
Of course. In the movie, he drove most of the way to Aspen. And he's the one who knew the way.
Do you guys want a Darkman sequel with Liam Neeson?
No, I don't even like the first Darkman.
What?
I'll tell you what I do want is I want Dumb and Dumber. I want Keno to jump on the Jim Carrey movies.
Did y'all see?
I just need The Great Outdoors so that we can like conclude everything with John Candy.
Yeah,
we can move on to those.
Did y'all see 40-Year-Old Virgin teased getting a 4K?
Yeah.
I wonder who's releasing that.
Yeah, I didn't say. It's probably a studio. I bet it's a studio.
Does like Knocked Up or Superbad, do they have 4Ks?
No, we're just now getting into the comedy era of 4Ks.
Dude, Superbad 4K. I love that movie.
You know, I don't like that movie at all.
Really?
Yeah.
It's such a good movie.
That probably sounds weird. I'm not into Superbad.
Oh, I love that movie.
I love Knocked Up.
See, I'm the opposite. I like Knocked Up, but not as much as Superbad. There's more rewatchability with Superbad or like 40-Year-Old Virgin.
High volume video in here, like having an anxiety attack. Sorry, Keith. I'm not into the period pants, okay?
You don't like the two cops in the movie?
It's just Seth Rogen being Seth Rogen.
That's what's great about it. That it's like I said with Samuel L. Jackson in The Long Kiss Goodnight. You know what you're getting.
Yeah, but I like he's cornier in this. That's what I like about it with his jokes. Or
gonna put the keys in my pocket.
Dun, 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 dun. Or that end when he tries to tell that joke, and with Larry King, he's like, "I'm gonna be frank and earnest with you. I'm frank when I'm in this place, and I'm earnest when I'm in," and he just starts laughing at himself, and it's like,
yeah. And I'm gonna say, "Pop goes the weasel."
Dude, I don't know if y'all seen A Long Kiss Goodnight. One of my favorite moments in it He gets kicked out of a car, and he just lays there on the ground smoking a cigarette, and she's just driving circles around the block debating whether or not she needs him. And he's just sitting there, just does not care. It's like, this is life, just sitting there smoking a cigarette. And then she stops and is like, okay, I need you now.
Is that the thing you're talking about? Or when he falls through the tree in the snow?
No, when she kicks him, she was like, well,
he's like, you don't need me or something like that.
You don't need me.
Right.
You're right. Kicks him out the car. And he's just laying there like, well, shit. Lights a cigarette. And you just see it's this overhead shot, and you just see the car just basically doing circles around the block around town.
When he's driving her and he sees that girl running by.
He sees the girl, dude. That's one of the best things. He's driving and he sees a jogger with big jugs, and he turns and he kind of skids, and she goes, "They're boobs. I don't get it." And he goes, "It's a guy thing, okay? It's a guy thing."
I got to bounce here in a sec, but I want to show you guys two things real quickly. So these, I've been on the hunt for these.
Ooh, what? Hold on. Hold on. You just gotta wait. Okay, right out of the live stream.
Oh, damn, man.
We're gonna change your thing to
yeah. Oh.
It's all right. It's all right. You're back. I had to do it.
You got $1 a second, Keith.
Thank you, Keith.
Damn.
That was good.
Awesome.
That was beautiful, though, Steve. That Slumber Party Massacre.
So sorry, go back to that. I got distracted.
Yeah, no worries. So I got Slumber Party Massacre, first one on VHS, and then hopefully you guys appreciate this. Pieces.
Oh, dude, what?
Yeah, my plug out in Grand Rapids over at Live Again.
Let me see the back.
Sorry.
Got it in a protective case too. Look at you.
Yeah. So this one, as soon as I saw that he got this in, I hit him up and I was like, listen, man, because like Grand Rapids is about like 2 hours away from here. I was like, dude, just tell me how much it is. Call it a wrap, man. I want to order that. So I finally check those ones off.
Random question. Do you have a Detroit symbol tattoo on you?
I do.
Most people from Michigan do. That's why I was
back behind my ear.
It's a very.
I don't have New Jersey tattooed on me.
I don't have any tattoos.
I've always wanted to check this one. Like the state. I've never got it.
Just Jordan. I don't have any tattoos.
Got any. I'm too indecisive. I can't do that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I got to bounce, but it's been real. Hopefully, I'll catch you guys next week.
See ya.
All right. See you guys.
Dude, you got to get some tattoos, Jordan.
Yeah. I don't know, though. I don't know of what.
Do you know your number, Chris, or did you just
my number?
Yeah. How many you have?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never like. I don't like talking about my tattoos. Like, it's like one of those things where it's like I love tattoos,
but they're just for you,
and I love getting them. But like when people and they get brought up a lot, especially at work, because when you're working with the public and they're on my hands and fingers, you know, I'm very good at like
dodging them.
Yeah, being like, oh, thank you, and then just moving on because I don't like talking about them. Some people make them like their personality, and that's just not, you know. So I try not to talk about them, but I don't know. I'm working on my legs now.
I can't do legs. I have some on my ankle, but that's about that.
The legs hurt, dude. I mean, everyone hurts. Every single tattoo I have.
This was my most painful one right here. Most painful one.
So I'm getting that right there is actually going to be. Have you guys seen? I'm sure you guys have, but.
Brokeback Mountain? No, never seen it.
Yeah, bro. Again, I'm getting this.
Nice
in here,
dude. It's crazy to say that. I've left that open. I want an eyeball so badly right there, but not that eyeball. But I do have an eyeball tattoo, but I got it in Santorini because I kind of made it. I only get really tattoos now, like when I go overseas, it's kind of like my overseas thing. So I've got like a tattoo in Barcelona, and Italy, and a few other places. I can't remember off the top of my head.
You need to go to Hawaii and get a traditional one.
No, fuck that. No,
they actually hurt less than guns do.
Really?
I've heard. Yeah. I have a friend who, so the first guy who ever tattooed me, he does traditional. He's like one of the very few guys in New Jersey who is certified in the hand poke. And a guy that I knew growing up had his whole entire back done hand poke, and he said it hurt 10 times less than anyone.
Really?
Gun.
Huh.
You know?
I got my last one. Where was I? I was in Portugal. I got my last one in Portugal. I don't even remember which one it is, to be honest. Where it is. I got that in Portugal, yeah. And he was so cool. Oh, he was so cool. He did my other one. So I got a little paper airplane.
Oh, that okay.
And I got this one in Barcelona. It says "For you, I will." And he just retouched it up for free because we were sitting there chatting.
Yeah, I don't. My wife and I go to the same artist. He's out in Westchester, and we book pretty much like a day with him, pretty much. And that's like my knuckles weren't planned. He did like 2 pieces on her, and then he was like, "All right, man, you want to get something?" And I was like, "Oh, you can do my knuckles." So like, my problem is like getting tattoos is not cheap, and also as I get older, the less I enjoy the process.
Yeah, I had like a 10-year gap or something. I got a bunch when I was like 18, 19, 20. And then I didn't get my new one until I was like 31 or something, you know, like there was a gap. And then I got a few more small ones. And then,
do
you have any movie, like, do you have any like movie related ones besides like, if you want that Texas Chainsaw one, do you have any other like movie related?
So my hand is Jurassic Park. So I have the raptor.
Oh, okay.
And then the T-Rex on my side of my hand.
Gotcha.
On my leg, I have my entire calf is the cover of Jaws. So it's the girl swimming with the shark coming straight up. That's my whole calf. And then
is it in color?
Yeah, it's in color. My other leg, I have a giant Tarman from Return of the Living Dead, and it says brains over it. So I got a couple, but I'm working on now. I think I'm gonna do around my ankle to finish the bottom of my leg sleeve. I was gonna get the Pet Cemetery gates like wrapped around my ankle. And then I have an idea for my knee. You know the Candyman drawing in the door in the apartment in the original Candyman that she walks through? It's like the big.
Not off the top of my head now.
Yeah, there's a scene when she's in Cabrini Green and she walks through a hole, and there's a massive Candyman painting with his mouth open around her, and I was gonna get that on my knee and then black out my kneecap, but I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, no, I don't know what the one I really want. I've been wanting it for like 15 years. Is right here on my ribs. I'm a pussy, and I just.
Yeah, dude, I meet working for the company that I do. I get like a lot of young kids in, like young meaning like 18 to 23. They're all in like the fitness thing, and they always get these tattoos, and like I'm the one they bring up tattoos with, and they're always like, "Yeah, man, it didn't hurt at all," and I'm like, "You're lying, dude. This shit hurts, bro. Don't act tough. Like I know it hurts. You don't gotta put on a facade. It sucks, dude. I hate getting tattooed, and I hate recovering from getting tattooed too."
Well, you get a lot of big ones. I get a lot of small ones, so
yeah, I don't really.
It sounds like a lot of yours are big. A lot of yours are bigger than mine. My biggest one is on my back right here, but
yeah, I just don't like the recovery process. I don't, it's like anymore. Kind of getting tattooed is kind of like I have to I won't want to do it for like 6 months, and then all of a sudden, like my wife will be like, "Oh, I want to go see Ryan, our artist," and then I'll get like really excited until the day comes, and then I'm like, "Oh, all right, here we go." And then
Brendan says solid color on the inside of his arm literally made him second guess. Like, yeah, like the one I have right here, I have a skateboard. It was the shading that was the worst part. Like right here, like it was fine, but as soon as he started doing the shading, I was like, "Are you done? You can be done any second now." I'm like, I was seriously the worst pain ever.
So my wife texted me and said, "Did he say ribs? It's not the worst spot if you get a small one."
No, yeah, I'm getting. Well, it's like this big. It's like a poem. So
Okay.
No, I've heard chicks who get it on their feet. I've heard the foot is like one of the worst.
Yeah, I've heard the foot is bad. She has one on her foot, and I've heard it's bad. But here she is.
You're talking about things that I'm like, I can hear in the other.
No, I know. Yeah, I know.
Foot hurt like a mother.
She said foot hurt like a mother.
Yeah, no, I've heard the foot hurts like crazy. Yeah. I will never get one on my foot. Ribs, I want, but I'm too much of a wuss.
Too much of a wuss, he said. I mean, I don't want to get my ribs tattooed either. I don't want my ribs tattooed. No way, dude.
I don't know. I'm very picky with mine. I don't like how like this new generation, they're just scattered, just random.
That's what like mine are.
Well, yeah, but I'm very like symmetrical with mine.
No, yeah, I get it, dude. My legs will be eventually one day when I'm like 85, I'll finally be like, all right, I got enough.
Enough.
You know what I mean? And I'll only have like 4 more than I have now.
Dude, what's funny is but back to your vitamin shop. The movie trading company I go to all the time, literally next door to a vitamin shop, and I think like every time I go, I'm like, oh, yeah. Jordan, that's similar to what Jordan works. I forgot what it's called. It's like a vitamin. I don't think it's Vitamin World, but it's something like that.
He said, yeah, he did say Jordan.
Yeah, I was like, I don't work at a vitamin shop.
You are Chris.
You know who else does too? Brian B-Dubs, Movie Hub.
Oh, really?
He works in my corporate. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He messaged me one day and he's like, I don't mean to be weird. He's like, but I think I got an email with a picture of you.
I think you emailed me once and it was
he was like yeah, he was like, and I did an event with like another store manager, and yeah, he got that, and I was like, do you work for Vitamin Shop? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh damn.
I'm trying to see what the one is, like literally, because I'm going there in the morning too to pick up Night of the Creeps if they have it. Yeah, it's just called the Vitamin Shop, but spelled SOPPE.
That's my company, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, SHOPPE.
Yeah, we have one like right next. I've never been inside of it. It just looks like a massive Apple store for vitamins.
It is. Yeah, it is. I mean, I've been with them forever, so it's not as, what do you call it? I've been them. October will be 10 years.
I'm really hoping that they have Night of the Creeps tomorrow because I've heard it's an amazing. Chase has said it's an amazing transfer. Have you actually watched it, Jordan, or are you still bitter?
No, I broke and watched it.
You broke and watched it. How's the transfer on
it? It looks good. Okay. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, but I didn't have like the Blu-ray or anything to compare it to.
I think so far this year, the only transfer that really has blown me away is Constantine.
Dude, that transfer was phenomenal.
All the other transfers just haven't really. Long Kiss Goodnight, love the movie. Very happy with the 4K. Transfer did nothing for me. But it's also one of these things. It's also one of the things that Chris, you may know, or any of you, it's when you see a movie so many times, by the time you get to 4K, you're not really paying it. It's hard to impress you.
I don't know. Rumpelstiltskin looked pretty good.
Yeah, but when was the last time you've seen Rumpelstiltskin?
Well, I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, but that's like a movie that
was
like
that's true.
And then came back. Like if it was a movie that had, come VHS to DVD to Blu-ray.
What about what was Congo? When did that come out?
Congo was last year. Congo was an amazing transfer, but I didn't have the Blu-ray. I upgraded from DVD. And yeah, that transfer was phenomenal.
I think, most of the transfers I'm most ecstatic about are coming out of like the 70s. You know what I mean? Like anything shot on film from that era, just in my opinion, it's the biggest improvement.
Well, I have, and I know Chase, I've still not watched it because I haven't had time to just sit and just watch a movie with nothing else. Joy of Sex from Vinegar Syndrome. It's a 4K skin, but it's on a Blu-ray, but I forget what year that is. That's like early 80s. I don't think it's 70s. I think it's like 84, 83 or something, but
yeah,
any of that time period too. Like it looked really good because I was very happy. Well, no, I lied. Uncle Buck was for me a really good transfer.
You know what really impressed me, Jordan? Caligula.
Caligula looked really good.
It looked really good. Like I was like, holy shit.
I've been debating getting that just a standard one without all the bells and whistles.
Yeah, I mean it's good.
I was watching a rip that somebody put up of the scene with the big contraption with the people buried in the ground. I was watching like a rip of that, and I was like, is that really how the movie looked? And then I threw on that scene on the 4K, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, it's a big jump, a really big jump.
You can do that a lot with Tubi too, because there's some, like I was telling Chase, like I can't watch Humanoids from the Deep on Tubi because the transfer on Tubi is so bad.
Yeah.
And everything, and it's like, you can really see night and day differences with some of these.
Dude, when is Grind gonna get an upgrade of any?
Dude, we need that on Blu-ray at the least. It's Fox, so Disney. Unless we get I will buy a $60 steelbook of Grind, but not I don't know about a Blu-ray, but
I would. I just want it so bad, dude.
So
I just want an upgrade of that goddamn
Chris, you didn't like this?
Which is crazy. Okay.
Yeah, explain that to me.
All right. Ted, I can't say his name. Ted Geoghegan, the director. It's like Ted. I just can't say the last name. It's like Geoghegan. He directed a movie called We Are Still Here.
Yeah, with Joaquin Phoenix.
Or no, was it We Are Still?
No, you were never really here.
That's okay.
Yeah, I had that one. I just got the 4K, the Umbrella 4K.
Yeah, I think he's talking about a different movie.
Oh. Yeah, no, We Are Still Here. It was a ghost movie with Barbara Crampton and Larry Fessenden. Larry Fessenden played what's his name? Who shot himself in Brooklyn 45. He's a big director. I don't know if you remember me last year championing that movie Blackout, the werewolf movie. By Dark Sky put out. Larry Fessenden directed that movie. And I liked We Are Still Here, but I was like not fully in love with it. That's kind of what I'm like with Brooklyn 45. Like towards the end, it really started, like getting me in. But I feel like I need to be like in the middle of winter with the fireplace on and a whiskey to really get that movie.
It's got that vibe to it for sure.
There's so much I like. A lot of those effects were practical, like those ghost effects. They shot those using optics.
Well, it's really cool. That's a set they built, complete set with an open top, so they can really get the cameras in and get different angles.
They can move the walls. They can disassemble all of that. It was really cool how they did it, and I think the movie is really well shot. But there's something to the. And did you watch the bonus feature about his father and the accuracy of the rankings and everything? Like why that movie got made essentially because of his dad. And it's really crazy because he went to his dad and for X amount of time, they went back and forth with the script. And then when his dad finally was like, oh, it's finished, I can't wait to see it. Then his dad died.
Yeah.
It's like a real, so like I appreciate the movie, but like it just didn't do much for me by the end of it. I was like, okay. I was like, that was good.
Okay.
I don't know why. It just didn't. I am finally getting that slipcover though. I have somebody who's gonna send me it.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, finally. So I'll have a full. So I'm making my way through those Shudder Vinegar Syndrome titles. The only one I think I'm gonna skip is Sacrifice Game until the holidays. I think I'll watch that.
Yeah, I watched that like right after Christmas. Which what I think is crazy is this guy right here. That's the guy who plays the live action Aladdin.
Oh, I heard about that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
And dude, there's so much crazy stuff. Like the director of Kuso, his movie just came out, Flying Ash.
Kuso is, bro, that movie is a trip.
I haven't even. I do want to see Ash though. That looks really good.
Ash does look really good. I do want to see that. I'm nervous about seeing it in theaters and paying for it, but it looks. I'll watch anything with what's her name.
This was a good movie. I had a lot of fun with that one. Influencer.
I was going to bring up Influencer. I know you like that one. I love that. I love that slipcover art. That movie. I think I tried watching it on Shudder once. I couldn't do it.
We're only like we're gonna get some more Shutter announcements in a week.
Yeah.
From Arrow or from
Vinegar Syndrome. Oh, dude, A Wounded Fawn. I love, dude, that movie. There's a shot when she's upstairs in the hallway, and the hallway is painted like a stark red, and it just gives me Suspiria all over again, man. That movie, and the movie has one of the craziest ending credits of all time of him just whipping himself, and it just keeps going and going and going.
One movie, this movie I just watched. I know you. We've talked about it. House by the Cemetery.
Oh,
dude, that scene when Bob is in the basement and he sees those eyes just kind of pop here and there. I don't know what about it scared the crap out of me watching it.
Yeah, dude, there's so many. Like, Lucio Fulci had such a crazy eye for everything, man. All of his movies are so incredibly unique. I mean, he has some that are better and worse than others, but like The Beyond, House by Cemetery, New York Ripper is my favorite, where the killer talks like Donald Duck. It's so crazy, man. Yeah, the killer literally does like the Donald Duck voice the whole time. It's really, really crazy.
Yeah, that's on my list. Devil's Honey is on my list. I want to pick up.
Devil's Honey is great, dude. I'm so happy that in our group chat and in our circle, more people are watching like Italian. They're so good, dude. It's such a unique era, because like they were trying to copy us, but they weren't. You know what I mean? And there was no rules, so they were just kind of doing whatever they wanted.
Yeah, the one thing that cracked me up though with House by the Cemetery is I kind of can't get through. It's hard for me to get through Bob's voice, whoever they had to do the recording for Bob.
Do you guys watch Daniel from Cobwebs?
I've seen his stuff. Yeah.
He did a video where he covered House by the Cemetery, and he said, I think it was a review, and he, dead serious, no joke, was like, the only unfortunate piece about House by the Cemetery is that Bob is voiced by Mickey Mouse. And he didn't play it off like he just said that and then continued on. And I was like, oh my God, okay.
That's funny.
So good, dude.
I also just picked up this. It took me forever to finally get The Hills Have Eyes, the 4K box set.
Nice, dude. The remake is so much better than that one.
Yeah. I never could do the original one.
Yeah. Have either of you guys ever seen the original Hills of Eyes Part 2?
No.
I
never even tried.
There's a dog flashback. Like, we do a flashback of a dog's memory in the Hills of Eyes Part 2.
Wow. How much shrooms do I have to be on to like understand the movie?
It's really weird, man. Wes Craven, it was like a for hire movie. Like
did Wes Craven do the sequel?
Yeah, he did, and they did a limited edition box set, just like that first one. That Jordan.
Well, it wasn't a 4K though, was it? It was just a Blu-ray.
No, it's a Blu-ray. But it's so like, there's a scene where they're being chased by the mutants on a dirt bike, and one of them gets like clotheslined, and you can see all the lines that are hooked to like his vest,
yeah,
and everything. Like, they didn't even try to hide it. They were just like, yeah, do the effect, whatever. They're like, yeah.
I kind of like seeing plots like that in film, like older films, where you can see
that. Well, it's like Friday 13th Part 3, when what's his name gets his head squished and his eyeball shoots out, and you can clearly see the fishing line that the eyeball, like, to me. Or like also Friday 13th Part 3, when Jason's on the dock and he shoots the girl with the
harpoon or whatever,
and you see the spear on the fishing line, like heading towards the cat. Those I don't mind. Like, I think it's a little bit charming, but like Hills of Eyes Part 2, when it's just a complete lack of trying, you're oh, okay.
Have you ever seen the well, I mean, Jordan, I think you have the 4Ks, right? The original Star Wars.
What about him?
Have you ever seen it, like, with the effects and everything? Like, not the strings, but like the effects with the black around the ships and everything, the matte lines, and then how the lightsaber is just super janky, like super janky.
Oh yeah, or you were real old school when Jabba the Hutt, before he was
oh yeah, when he was a human being.
Yeah.
Dude, there's so many good. Like, what was it?
And they had a CGI Han walking over his tail.
Walking over, yeah.
What I think it's like Batman. Is it Batman and Rob, the one with the Riddler, where you see the Riddler in the
Batman Forever.
like Batman Forever when he's waiting for his cue in the scene when he goes into Two-Face's lair, and there's a shot that follows Two-Face with Drew Barrymore and I forget the other actress, and you see the Riddler like this in the background.
No, I've never seen. I'm gonna have to look that up. I've never noticed.
Yeah,
that.
you see him waiting just at the edge of frame, like standing straight like this, waiting for his cue to come into the shot.
Have y'all seen the crew in the Gladiator movie?
What scene do you see them?
No.
In the first arena fight where he in the poor town where he's like, "Are you not entertained?"
Okay.
To the far left in the corner, you see a film camera and a dude in white t-shirts and jeans with the microphone.
Ridley Scott's just hanging out left.
Well, in what was it? Brad Pitt's Troy, you see an airplane fly by.
Do you really?
Yeah.
That's an OG airplane, dude. I had
that's a dragon.
That's the god.
Bro, before we hop off, I have to. So I have somebody who I work with. She's older, and she said to me today that her mom was in her 90s. Like, she's like, yeah, my mom's like 95, and she was a pilot, like one of the first female pilots. And I had to stop myself from going, "Wow, Amelia Earhart!" Like, like it started, and I had to stop. I was like, "Wait, hold on, course correction. Hold on, fix this."
Did she mean like in World War II or something?
Yeah, and it was in a branch of military.
Oh, okay. I was about to say Amelia Earhart's like way back. Was that even the 1900s?
I'm sure that. Well, yeah,
it had to have been really early.
Feel like. Hold on, let's look this up real quick. Amelia Earhart. Yeah, dude. Oh no. Well, she was born in the 1890s, but
oh, okay. So it was like 1920 or yeah, she was more like 1920s, right?
She did it on. Well, she disappeared in 1937.
Oh, okay, I thought it was way earlier than that for some reason.
No, 1937.
Just with her haircut, you would think it was more like 1920s. Now I want to. I don't. This is nothing related to it, but now I want to watch The Great Gatsby.
I've never seen that.
That's a good.
With Leo?
We own
such a good movie.
Oh, it's so good.
That's what you need to do. You need to watch it.
I don't know if I have 3 hours tonight to put that on though.
Is it 3 hours long?
It's pretty. I remember like one night it came up. I was like, "Oh, I should watch that," and then it was like 150.
It might be pretty long, but I don't remember being that long.
That's Baz Luhrmann, right? Directed that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
2 hours. 143 minutes.
The last good movie he ever made.
You didn't like Elvis?
Not at all.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I like the musical numbers. The whole you can get rid of the whole Tom Hanks character. Hated that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jeff at John Doe has a 3D TV. I bet that looks really dope in 3D too. Because I think it was made for 3D. You can tell with the effects. It's very bad. It's very Baz Luhrmann-y.
Yeah, but he's got such a unique style. Like
that party montage though, so good.
It's almost like overstimulating. Like I remember the beginning of Elvis, we saw that in theaters and I wasn't as familiar with Baz Luhrmann's style. And the beginning of Elvis, I was like, what is happening? I was like, we are like moving.
It's very like that. Speaking of Romeo and Juliet's not on 4K, is it?
The
Baz Luhrmann one? Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet.
I know Criterion put out the one from the 70s. I don't think the one from the 90s is though. That's the one where it's modern, but they use the original scripture, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I was one of like 7 students who made it to Shakespeare 4 in high school. So yeah, I was very familiar with that. Also,
every dumb blonde high school girl in the 90s also saw that movie, and they didn't need to take 3 years of Shakespeare to do it.
Well, it was leading into me saying that I would like a 4K of one of my favorite comedies ever, 10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Dude, there's so many 2000. Like I want 10 Things I Hate About You, but I really want She's All That.
She's All That.
She's All That on 4K would be dope.
Oh wait, I just realized in here that Brenton said Suspiria 2018 and Body Double both look super solid. Although he's been in a slump. Oh yeah, Out Cold. Oh dude, I remember that movie.
Dude, so I was gonna answer this earlier. So Out Cold. Out Cold is a day one, but here's the thing. I downloaded it. So I bought it on digital, and I don't buy movies digital only, but it was $5 on Vudu, and I really wanted to see, is there a difference between my Blu-ray and the streaming HDX version, this 1080p version?
Mm-hmm.
I would rather watch my DVD than the digital version of
Out Cold.
Out Cold. It just the colors seem a little bit more desaturated on digital.
Bro, Jordan looks like he's
he's ready to pass the fuck out.
I am. I'm tired. Yeah.
Dude, what is it, like
all
7
weekend.
o'clock there?
I worked all weekend. I've been up since 3 o'clock. Right.
Yeah.
No, he's gonna go and Google Stasi right after this. He's already got it loaded up in.
I was gonna say, just
it's already loaded up in his phone.
Already loaded up.
He's gonna be
All
jerking
right,
off
guys,
to me tonight.
You want to call it a night?
let's do it.
All right,
guys.
y'all. Talk to you later.
All right, guys.